Math Lesson 74. Welcome back, everybody. We're glad to see you again. Can everybody say hello?
Hello.
Hello. Good morning. Let's get started with
meditation.
with our meditation, which means we have a seat and show two fingers. Very good, which we will use to find our heart center. Nice job. So other hands open in our laps or on our desks. And together we take a deep breath. Good. Close our eyes. Focus on our heart center. Try and relax and focus. Once we're able to feel it here at our center, boom, 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 we can relax our other hand. Keep your focus on your heart center. Take a minute now to check in. Notice your own breath as it travels in and out. We're focused at our heart center, concentrating our energy there. We are calm and relaxed. Nice job, everybody. We'll slowly open our eyes, come out of meditation together, taking 3 deep breaths. Ready? 1. And 2. And 3. Nice job. Okay, everybody up on your feet, and we'll do the rest of our warm-up together. So what do we do together first? Yep, we stretch up towards the sky. Reach. Oh. Stretch up towards the sky. Find a nice stretch in your arms. We can bend one way, bend the other way. We can bend backwards. That's right. Good. Very nice. And then we can shake it out. Shake, shake, shake it out. Or wiggle. Very good. And then what do? We stretch down and touch our toes. So reach for your toes, everybody. Yeah, don't bend your knees. Find a good stretch in your legs. Reach. And then, good. Shake, shake, shake it out. Very nice. Then what do we do together? We spin. How many times?
3 times.
3 times. But wait. First, I want you to spin this way and wiggle as slow as you can. slow motion. Very nice. 2, I want you to spin back the other way and wiggle as fast as you can. Very good. All right, and 3, I want you to spin and jump. Very nice. All right, what's the last thing we do together? We jump up and down. How many times? 3 times. But wait. First, I want you to jump backwards as high as you can. Very good. Backwards, really high. 2, I want you to jump forwards as low as you can. Good, just barely jump. Very good. And 3, I want you to jump and spin. Very good. Have a seat and we'll begin today's lesson. So today in math, we're going to continue talking about weight. Weight. Good. And when we talk about weight, we ask, how heavy? How heavy? Good. And so it can either be heavy or light. Good. Heavy, light. Heavy, light. Good. And when we're comparing two things, we can say it is heavier, lighter. Good. Heavier, lighter. Very good. All right. So last lesson, we had an interesting topic. I wanted to point out that bigger does not always mean heavier. All right. And we did several examples, but I just want to remind you. Who remembers the word for this? I heard it. Balloon. Good. And what about this? Clay. So listen carefully. So which one is bigger? Bigger. The balloon. That's right. Which one is heavier? The clay is heavier, right? So the balloon is bigger, but the clay is heavier, right? So weight is different than size, all right? Two different things. So today we're going to take a look at how we can measure weight using an instrument called, I'm going to do a little example. This is just a basic example of how to work. This is what is called a scale. Yeah, it's a funny sounding word. Scale. Scale. Good. Sometimes they look like this. Sometimes they even look like... Yeah, sometimes they look like this. And sometimes they look like this. All right? These are both scales. Scales. Yeah. So what's cool about scales is using it moves, right? It's going to tell us what is heavier and what is lighter. Right? Just like we use our hands, a scale, right? So if something's heavy here, it's going to go doop. Something's heavy here, doop, right? So whatever is heavier goes down on the scale, right? Pushes the scale down. Whatever is light pushes the scale up, right? It teeters, almost like a seesaw. All right? This is a scale. Good. So what we're going to do next is try and use Teacher Shelby's homemade scale to compare some weights. It's going to be fun. I'm going to need a helper. So Nadia, will you come help me, please? So here's some different objects that we're going to measure on the scale. But first, the basics of a scale, right? We're going to use this, and we're going to use this. Okay? This is going to make our very own scale. So we get to put things on either side, and it's heavier or lighter, right? Heavier or lighter. Come help me here. Okay, so first, let's do, what's this? The ball. Okay, you have the ball. He'll put it on this side. And then we'll do, this is money. Yeah, a cup full of money. Ready? So you put it on this side. I gotta make sure our scale doesn't fall. Good. So which one do we think is gonna be heavier? Ball or money?
Money.
Money, right? Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you're very right. The money is heavier than the ball, right? Okay, let's do another one, Nadia. What about, show me, let's do stapler.
Stapler.
And why don't you grab that marker and we'll use that. Red marker.
Red.
Got it, girl. And here, come put it on that side. Very good. All right, which one do we think is heavier? Stapler or marker?
Stapler.
Stapler, right? Okay, let's see. Whoa, you're very right. Yeah, it's heavier. Do you see how the scale works though, right? The heavy goes down, the light goes up, all right? Scale. Good. We'll do one more together, Nadia. Let's do, who remembers the word for this?
Tissue.
Tissue or toilet paper. Good. Toilet paper. And let's do, maybe we'll try the paper clips? Yeah, let's try the paper clips. Thank you. What do you guys think? Which one's heavier? Paper clips? Me too. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, it is. It's definitely heavier, all right?
Tissue.
Heavier, lighter. Very good. All right, thank you, Nadia. All right, so we're gonna spend a few minutes. I want you all to get a chance to manipulate things and play with our scale. I want you guys to practice in your own classroom using whatever you've got to throw together some sort of a scale, all right? So we're gonna spend a few minutes comparing classroom objects so we get the feel for how the scale works. So do that in your own room and join us back here when you are finished. Okay, so my class, we're gonna just take turns. So actually, everybody can come up and come make a circle, please. See. All right, Tio, you get to go first. You get to pick two. What do you want to compare and put in the scale? Whatever you want. Tissue? Okay, cool. Put tissue on one side. And what else? One more. Oh, no, that's good. What do you want to put here? That? There you go. Okay. Tio, which one do you think's heavier? Yeah, me too. Let's see. Whoa. Yeah, very good. Okay. All right, Pat, your turn. Pick two. Paper clips, okay. And tissue. Which one do you think's heavier? Yeah, me too. Whoa. Very good. Okay, Pong Pong, what do you want to measure? Pick two. Paper clips, all right. And rock, very nice. Which one do you think, Pon? That one? Let's see. Oh, oh, very good. Nice. All right, Pao, pick two. What would you like to measure? Money. All right, good one, good one. And let Pao pick. And stapler, very good. Ooh, this is a tough one. Which one do you think's heavier, Pao?
Money.
Money? Let's see. Ooh, yep. Whoa, nice job. Money is heavier. All right, Laka, you get to pick two. Money, all right. And marker, very nice. Which one do you think's heavier?
Money.
Money, me too. Let's see. Whoa, way heavier. Very good. All right, Pata, your turn. Pick two that you want to measure. Straws and paper clips. Good. Which one do you think? That one? Whoa! Oh no! You're very right. The paper clips are heavier. Thank you for the help. It was very fast. Nice work. All right. Pak Bong, your turn. Here, I'll pick this up. Pick two you want to measure. Okay, money. Good choice.
Money
And straws. Good.
Straw.
Good. Which one do you think's heavier? Yeah, me too. Let's see. Oh, very good. Yeah, the money is heavier. Nice job. All right. Oh, careful. All right, Nadia, you can pick one over here too. Money. And ball. Cool. Which one do you think's heavier? That one? Me too. Let's see. Whoa, very good. All right, let's see if we can pick two that are the same. I wonder if, let's see if they're, can we get one that's like the same? What happens if they're the same? Do you guys know? Whoa. Oh, the money's still heavier. Very good. Yeah. Whoa. Good. Okay, very nice. Back to our seats, please. Good job. Yeah, thank you. All right, nice job, everybody. So now that we've got to see how a scale works, yeah, for heavier or lighter, what we're going to do next is an activity where we get to find things that are heavier and lighter than ourselves, right? Than me. So I'm going to try and think, just as an example, what might be heavier than Teacher Shelby? Can you think? 12. Think of something like, a car? A car, that's right. A car is heavier than Teacher Shelby. Yeah. A tree, yep. I don't know. Teacher Shelby might be heavier than a chair. A home, definitely. A condo. Good. A boat, very good. And a plane, yeah, good. All right, now let's see. Who can think of something that is lighter than Teacher Shelby?
Eraser.
Eraser, definitely. Pencil, yes. Ball, yes. Balloon, yes. You all, likely, right? You are lighter than me. TV. Yeah, that's fair. Computer, definitely lighter. Do you think a home's lighter than Teacher Shelby?
No.
Oh my goodness. Flower, yes. Good. All right, good. So, yes, dog, definitely. So good, those are all really great ideas. So what's exciting about this next activity, so you are going to work on a worksheet that's got a scale on it, all right? A scale, yeah. And remember, on our scale, heavier makes it go down, right? Makes the scale go down. And lighter makes the scale go up, all right? Good. So what we're going to do on the worksheet is you get to compare yourself to things that are heavier or lighter, all right? I'll show you what it looks like. Ta-da. Good. So we're all going to get a worksheet that looks something similar to this. We have 2 scales, right? 2 scales. Each one is tilted a different direction. That's how you know which one is heavy and which one is light, all right? So what we're going to do is you all are going to get to draw yourself, right? So Pat's going to draw Pat on one side and Pat on the other side, all right? And then we get to look around and think, what's heavier than Pat? What's heavier? Car. TV. Condo, definitely. Good. So you'll get to draw that in to the correct spot, right? So Pat would be lighter. Home would be heavier. All right? And then it's switched down here. You draw yourself, and then you find something that's lighter. All right? I'm going to help walk you through it to make sure that you draw yourself on the correct place. All right? But so we're going to work on these worksheets together. It's up to you all to find one thing that is heavier than you and one thing that is lighter than you. And we're gonna draw it in our worksheet, all right? So take your time, make it look nice, and then join us back here when you're finished. Okay, so first, in my class, you guys actually have pictures of yourself, which is gonna make it super cute. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Pup, where's yours? Just kidding. It's right here. Whoops. What? 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 All right, so you've got 2 scales on your worksheet. And glue. Your picture on the heavy side. Yeah, there's scissors and glue right over there if you need it. On the bottom one, I know, bottom. Your picture is going to go on the light side. So on number 2, you're going to go on this side. So we'll work on that first. Gluing you in the correct spot. All right, so Leka will go here and here. All right, Paul, you'll go here and here. Very good. Pao, you'll go here and here. Mm-hmm. 1, 2.
Oh my God.
1 Pao, 2 Pao.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so you'll go here and here. All right, so you're going to cut. Pata goes here, 1, and here, 2. Yeah, Pang Pong goes here, 1, here, 2. Just like the picture. Very good. Good, yeah. All right, so 1 and 2. Oh, upside down. Perfect, just like that. Yes, ma'am, glue. Very nice. You know, sometimes the glue is tricky. Is it open? Let me help sister out here. I know, it's so hard. Ooh, something's definitely wrong. What's happening? Isn't that funny? Hello. I know, the glue's almost out. Let me help you. Yeah, Pop made that. It's cute, right?
Oh, this is big glue.
There.
Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Very good, Tew. Very good. Thank you. Yeah, here, you'll have to use, we're going to let Pakpun use this one. And share with Pangpo and Leka. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's good. You can share. That's nice. It's okay. It'll dry. Very good. Squeeze. All right, so your second one's going to go here. Hold on. It's going to go to that side.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I know, but that's okay. You can just put that one on this side. Just make it opposite. No. No, this one. There you go. I know, it's hard. Good. Oh, hey. Pat, you want, is this already glued? You want it here. Ay, ay, ay. That's perfect, Nadia, that's perfect. All right, nice work so far, everybody. So we got to use pictures in our class, but some of us also just drew. But the first half, our scale should look like this, right? We have ourself on a heavy side and ourself on a light side. All right, so this is the first half. Good example. All right, so now what we get to do is draw in first. Look, so here's Nadia. She's heavier on this side. She's heavy. So here she gets to draw something. What is lighter than Nadia?
Ball.
A ball, yeah. So she could draw a ball. She could draw a pencil. Whatever she wants to that's lighter than Nadia. And so down here on this one, here Nadia is lighter. So here she gets to think, what is heavier than Nadia? She gets to draw, like a tree or a car, right? A home, whatever. It's up to you to identify one thing that is lighter than yourself, one thing that is heavier than yourself. And we're gonna finish our scales this way, all right? We're gonna draw first, and then we can color with our crayons, all right? So wrap it up, and then join us back here for goodbye. Yeah. Or a condo. Good. Computer. What's heavier than me? Mouse. Yep. Mouse. What's heavier than me? I don't know that a chair would be heavier than me. Not your desk. Your desk is lighter than me. Tree, definitely. I want something we haven't used though. Heavier than me? No. It's heavy, but it's not that heavy. Car. Yeah. Car, but I want something we haven't used. Yeah, so this one, here's you pushing it down. So that one you want something lighter than you. Lighter than you. Home, yeah, that's a good one. What about, what if I did like a really big, what if I did mountains? Yeah, those are mountains. Nice. Yes, ma'am. Very good. Flower and a tree. That's good. So, Pat, here, draw something lighter than you. Is a condo, Pat? No. Something lighter. Look at me.
Condo.
Lighter than you. Here.
Oh my. No.
No, condo.
Oh.
Nice. Very good, Pata. Very good.
Big pencil.
Big pencil. That's a nice pencil. Good. Apple would be good. Yeah, perfect. Those are a really good idea.
Apple.
Cute. I don't know. Sorry. Don't know. Very good. Yeah, it would have to be like a wooden chair, but yeah, heavier than you. Tree, yes. A tree would be heavier than you. Yes. Oh, but this one's lighter.
Tree small.
Look, this one's lighter. Heavier here. Lighter. What's something that's lighter than you? Ant. Ant? Yeah, that's a great one. Nice. Very good. Although, two, let's see. We want this, that's a really good drawing, but this needs to be heavier than you. Right? So, between this and Q, which one's heavier? You're going to be heavier, all right? So that would need to go here, right? It's not heavier, but it needs to go here.
Oh my God.
Right? Here is where you have to draw something that's heavier than you.
Wait on.
Good. So this is good, but I want you to draw it up here. What's something that's lighter? You already said ant was a really good one. Or even like a butterfly or spider or a bat. A bat would be lighter than you too. TV? Yeah, that TV would be lighter than you. That's fun.
TV.
I think it would. Yeah, here, come here, let's see. Come here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay, TV is lighter. Nice. That is so good. That's really nice, Pata. Good job. It's really good. What is that? A fish? A big fish? Okay, yeah, okay, that works. Like a whale, maybe? Yeah, like.
No.
No shark? Show me. How does it move? Snake? A really big snake? Okay, just so long as it's a really, really big one. Yeah, very good. Oh, that's good. I'm sorry I'm confusing you. Stapler, really good. But let me show you something. You can put apple on here too. You can put the apple here. All right, so here we need something that's heavier than Q. What's something that's heavier than you?
Heavier than Q.
Heavier than Q. Yeah, it's a good stapler. So Tio, what's something heavier than you?
Watermelon.
It could be close. Heavy. What about like you remember bike? Bike would be heavier than you. Or motorcycle. That'd be heavier. You know, this TV is pretty light. I don't know that a TV would be heavier.
Bear.
Fan? What? Cloud. It's good. It's very good. Very nice, Pat. Good. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for working so hard. Just wanted to show you a few of the examples of the great work that my students did here. Here's a really nice example. Here's Pata. He says that he is heavier than a pencil, right? Which is really good. And down here is my favorite. Pata said that he is lighter than a condominium or a condo and a tree and a really big TV. Yeah, so it's good. It was a really nice example. One more. We also had Tio did a really nice job as well, right? So Tio says that he is heavier, right? Tio is heavier than a stapler, which is true. It's good. He also said that Tio is lighter than a motorcycle. Right? Which was very good. All right? So hopefully your examples turned out as creative as ours did. Thank you guys for spending time with us. That's going to be the last activity for this lesson. Can everybody say goodbye? Goodbye. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.